Hello everybody and welcome to a new YouTube video. Today I am going to be doing a body clip on my 4-year-old rescue thoroughbred, Mr. Darcy. This will be his second time ever getting a haircut in his whole life. Since it is currently January in Virginia and I don't have hot water at my barn, I am not able to bathe him prior to clipping him. So what I'm doing here is just spraying on some detangler and smoothing spray and then giving him a really good brush over to pick up and brush off all the dirt before we get started on our haircut today. So I'm gonna go over my lines a little bit, kind of get a little bit of an idea of how I'm gonna clip him today. You can see a little bit the line where he was previously clipped the first time. Today I'm doing what is called a trace clip or a blanket clip, and I'm doing this because he has so much fur. When I ride in the winter, he gets sweaty, he gets hot, and then it takes forever to dry. So we give him a little clip, keeps him cool while we ride, and then just blanket him up on those cold days so he stays nice, toasty, and warm. Alright, I'm going to speed up this footage a little bit for you and add some music. I hope y'all enjoy. Laughing at my already crooked lines. first little break. I try and take breaks often to check and make sure the clippers aren't getting too hot. Here I am spraying on some cooling spray to make sure that they stay nice and cool and comfortable for him, and then we get right back into it. Public service announcement. This is a very bad idea. Don't do what I'm doing right now. It's pretty dangerous to sit down next to the horse when you can't see what's coming on the other side. As you can see, the other horses just came through. It's very easy for him to get spooked, take a step, trying to get away, and step on me. But I'm old enough to make my own mistakes. Just don't do what I do, please. On the other side, I thought that I would give y'all some information about this guy. This is my 4-year-old thoroughbred, Mr. Darcy. I've had him for about a year and a half. He is unregistered, unraced. He was actually, unfortunately, rescued as part of close to 100 horses that were found to be in a neglectful situation and were taken in by the county. I was lucky enough to adopt him about a year and a half ago, but unfortunately, when I adopted him, I had him about a month, put one ride on him, and then I tore my ACL. So, going through ACL surgery and rehab, he unfortunately sat for about a year and did nothing. So we have been back under work with him for about 4 months. He's doing great. I really love him. He seems to be just a really try guy. He seems to be very obedient, really wants to do what you want him to do, wants to be a partner, wants to be with you. Of course, he's got a couple of issues that he gets a little stressed out about, which we're working on. But the plan for him is I would love to fox hunt him. I fox hunt currently, so that would be kind of the main goal for him is to fox hunt. I would love to get into some eventing. I've never evented, ever. I've never even been to an event, but I would love to give it a shot. It's something I've always wanted to do. But honestly, I feel like with this guy, the sky's kind of the limit. He's a bit of a blank slate. I'm just really excited for the, potentials of whatever he wants to do, whatever makes him happy. I'll be happy to be a partner with him. Trying to match my line from the other side, and spoiler alert, I did not match the lineup. haircut is complete. I'm going to give him a really good brushing off, and then we're going to go for a little ride. I'm very proud of him for his second ever haircut and for being a bit of a baby. He stood really well. Here's his before, and here is the after.